Hi, how's it going? It's Ryan Casey, sales trainer, Orange Theory Fitness Studio owner. And today I want to talk a little bit about questions. We had our session on asking the right questions last week, and we had some really good discussion come up. And one of the things we talked about our question and answer is we had some groups saying, you know what, I feel like I'm asking the right questions. The questions are designed to handle objections before they come up, to really discover a customer's true want or need, so I can help deliver a solution to them. But after going over the questions, they say, all right, questions are good. I still don't understand why I'm not getting the answer. And a lot of it can come to the context those questions are being asked in, or also just the framing of your question. So for instance, if I were just to randomly ask you, hey, what's your social security number? You'd think I was nuts. But if I was an employer telling you to fill out a W-4 form saying, what's your social security number? It would make sense in that context. Or if you went to open up a bank account and they asked you for your social security number, that would be a normal situation where you'd feel comfortable giving that information. So especially a fitness, we have a lot of fitness brands in the sales training, and getting to what their real goal is and say, what's your goal? And getting below that, oh, I just want to get in better shape or lose a few pounds, that type of thing. How do you really get there? And you're asking the question, they're just not giving you the answer. So we talked about building rapport, but framing the question. So what I mean by that is, especially a lot of the brands, you have multiple solutions. You have different classes or different types of membership. And so when you sit down with a customer saying, you know what, one of the best parts about our business is we have multiple ways to help our people get to where they want to go. And it's really important that we help match the person up with what aligns with their goals the best. So is it okay if I ask you a few questions about your goals so I can help you get started in the right place that's really going to be the most effective for you? Now, once you've explained the question to them and they see that the reason you're asking those questions is to help benefit me more as the client, I'm going to be much more willing to give you good, specific answers because I see the value of spending the time answering those questions. But how many times do we just throw a client intake form at them or something, and they just say, well, this is just information they're going to file away. Why should I spill my guts? Why do I let me just get to the class as quick as possible and fill out a short, sweet answer. Same thing if you're asking them those questions in person. They're like, I just want to get to the good stuff. So let me just be as quick as possible with you. And if they don't see the value in answering your questions really specifically, you're not going to get the answers you want. And so spend a little time, or at least a sentence or two, framing the question you're about to ask, especially if it's a question like that, where if you really know their biggest desire, their goal, what they really want to accomplish, and your product or solution can help solve that, spend the time to get that right answer. That's going to help you go a lot further. And it really aligns with being customer centric and being there for the customer. It's hard to really solve their problems if you don't really know exactly what that problem is. So try framing your questions, and hope that helps. We'll talk to you soon.